Hey everybody, it's Grady again from Heck Yeah, You Can Cook, and today you're going to make my Fiesta pork chop meal. That's one dish, very easy to make, something you do on a weeknight, become a legend in your house. Heck yeah! Tools you're going to need today for this, we're going to need a small baking dish, and I've got my Pampered Chef one here. The smaller the better, 2.5 to 3 quart dish will work really well for this. I've got one chef's knife. I've got a peeler, I've got a small paring knife to work with the pork. You can use any fillet knife that you'd like, a pair of tongs, and a cooling rack, and the most important thing, I've got an oven behind me, and this bad boy is heating to 375 degrees on the roast setting. If you don't have a roast setting, bake setting will work just as well. The ingredients you're going to need, I got 1.6 pounds, about 1.5 pounds of boneless pork chops right here. I've got 2 carrots, I've got 1/2 of a red onion, I've got 8 ounces of frozen spinach, I've got 2 teaspoons, now you're not going to use all this, of my Mexican seasoning. It's actually called Fajita seasoning from Badia. I've got a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You're not going to need that much salt because it's in the seasoning. I've got a teaspoon of black peppercorn. I've got 1 tablespoon of Simply Divine oil and wine basil infused olive oil right there. You can use regular if you don't have that. I'm going to bring the camera over, show us how we prep the dish, and then we'll put it in the oven, come back and show you your fantastic meal. Heck yeah. Okay, we've come over to the cutting board here, and first we're going to get our vegetables ready. And what I like to do here is I just simply shred a carrot. You take a carrot right here and you shred it down. You put it in your little bowl, and we do 2 of them. And we get when it's really thin, because this is going to cook so fast you can't use carrot slices. I go across. Put those pieces in and do this for both carrots. Now the shredded carrots will add a lot of flavor and a lot of color to the dish. I'll just show you how the onions are chopped. They are rough sliced right there. All right, and they'll break apart in the cooking. So that's why you're going to get this kind of size right here. Bring that over on its plate here, and I take my paring knife. I make small slits, about 3 of them, in each piece. 2 sides of every story, do it for both sides. We are not going all the way through, just having slits so the vinegar and the flake seasoning can get in. Good time to wash your hands. Now, taking the Mexican seasoning, sprinkle that across, rub it in, pinch of the black peppercorn, and a very light pinch of salt. Turn over and repeat. After you wash your hands, it's time to prep the pan. Put that right here like this. I'll go that way. Take your spinach and you're going to just put all of it in. This is from frozen. I find that you can keep control of the amount better if it's already chopped. You don't have to worry. You can use fresh if you'd like. Add 1/2 of the onion. Right into the bottom. And now you set your pork chops right on top. Notice I don't season the onions or the spinach. It'll soak up the flavor from the pork. Now take your onions that remain, work them around the top. Lay them right there on top of the meat, kind of even it out. If you need to pull one from the bottom, that's fine. Layer on the shredded carrots. So much color that adds, and will add flavor too. Now this time, I add the vinegar and sprinkle it across the pork. Just a few more sprinkles lightly of the fajita seasoning, the Mexican brand seasoning. And a little bit more of the black pepper. And now taking the olive oil that's been infused, drizzle that across the top. She's ready to go. Now get your probe thermometer out right there, and I set mine to 170. Find a thick piece, work in. You can do 160 to 165, your preference. I like my pork well done, so we're going to put it in the oven, and we'll come back and check the finished product when we're done. Heck yeah. We're about to have the Thermometer go off, get your trusty plate. Get your pair of tongs. The thermometer is gone off. There you go, folks. Got your pork chops. Smell that Fiesta working there. A little Mexican seasoning, a little apple cider vinegar. We're going to try to leave as much on as possible. We're going to set these aside to cool just for a little bit, just to rest. Ta-da! Stir that up. Set it on a plate. Take a pinch of the spinach and the onions. Across the top. There you go, everybody. Heck yeah. I'm going to serve mine with some roasted butternut squash. You can serve with what you would like to serve it with. Become a legend. Everyone have a wonderful day.